Hello, Stoic family. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're tackling an issue that affects everyone, whether you're excelling in school, hustling at work, or just trying to navigate the complexities of life. Have you ever experienced that feeling of being completely drained, even when you haven't done much? It's like your brain is running on just 1% battery, similar to a smartphone. This is what we call energy drainers. Those sneaky factors that rob you of motivation, focus, and happiness. But here's the bright side. The ancient Stoics have some surprisingly relevant advice to combat these energy vampires. These philosophers were well versed in dealing with life's challenges, so let's learn from their wisdom. Imagine being at a lively party surrounded by friends, yet you feel utterly exhausted. Or picture yourself at your desk, staring at an ever-growing to-do list. We've all been in these situations, right? That's your energy being drained away, and it's time to take action. In the next 40 minutes, we'll explore simple Stoic strategies that can help you reclaim your energy and start living on your own terms. We'll discuss how to handle negative people, social media overload, procrastination, and other modern-day energy suckers. This isn't just about identifying the problems. We're equipping you with practical, actionable advice straight from the Stoic playbook. Wisdom that has endured for thousands of years. Whether you're a student pulling all-nighters, an office worker struggling with deadlines, or someone dealing with relationship issues, this video is designed for you. Together, we'll learn how to stop wasting energy on what doesn't matter and focus on what truly does. Are you ready to take charge of your life and stop letting these energy drainers dictate your well-being? Let's dive in and explore how Stoic wisdom can transform your everyday life. By the end of this video, you'll view your energy management in a whole new light. Identifying energy drainers. All right, Stoic family, let's get into the details. We're about to unveil the top 10 energy drainers that might be lurking in your life. Grab a pen. You'll want to jot these down. Negative people. Picture this. You're feeling on top of the world when suddenly a friend starts complaining about everything. Just like that, your mood plummets. Negative people act like emotional black holes, draining the positivity from your surroundings. Social media overload. Ever tell yourself you'll check Instagram for 5 minutes only to find yourself scrolling for an hour? Social media can be like mental junk food, satisfying in the moment, but leaving you feeling empty. Remember, no one's life is as perfect as their curated feed. Procrastination. The art of procrastination. Doing everything except what you really need to do. It's like playing a dangerous game with deadlines, and trust me, the deadline always wins. Drama and gossip. Engaging in other people's drama can feel entertaining, but it often leads to emotional quicksand. The deeper you get involved, the more energy you waste. Lack of sleep. Skipping sleep isn't a badge of honor. It's a major problem. Your brain needs rest to recharge. Without it, you're just a caffeine-fueled zombie, and poor decisions are inevitable. Overthinking. Do you lie awake replaying an embarrassing moment from years ago? That's overthinking, exhausting yourself mentally without making any progress. Unhealthy diet. You truly are what you eat. Constantly consuming junk food will leave you feeling sluggish and drained. Your body deserves quality fuel. People-pleasing. If you're the type who says yes even when you want to scream no, welcome to the exhausting world of people-pleasing. Remember, you can't make everyone happy. Clutter and disorganization. A messy room can lead to a cluttered mind. When you can't find your keys or trip over laundry, you're wasting mental energy. Toxic relationships. Finally, toxic relationships drain your energy and joy. Whether it's a friend, partner, or family member, these relationships can make you feel anxious and miserable. Now that we've identified these energy drainers, you might be wondering what to do about them. Don't worry. In the next section, we'll equip you with the tools you need to combat these energy drainers. We'll explore how Stoic philosophy can help us navigate our fast-paced, hyper-connected world. But first, Take a moment to reflect on which of these energy drainers resonate with you. Share your thoughts in the comments below. You're likely not alone in your struggles. Stay tuned, because we're about to delve into how ancient wisdom can guide us in managing our energy effectively. Stoic principles for energy management. Let's explore how Stoic principles can help us regain control over our energy. Focus on what you can control. The Stoics emphasize the importance of distinguishing between what we can and cannot control. Spoiler alert: the only thing you truly control is your own thoughts and actions. Everything else? Let it go. Virtue as the highest good. For Stoics, living virtuously is essential for happiness. They prioritize four main virtues: wisdom, justice, courage, and self-control. Think of these as your moral compass guiding you through life's challenges. Mindfulness and self-awareness. Stoics practiced mindfulness long before it became trendy. They engaged in constant self-reflection, helping them see themselves clearly. This isn't just philosophy, it's a practical tool for managing energy. Imagine being stuck in traffic. You can't control the traffic itself, but you can control your reaction to it. Or think about the fear of missing out on social media. A Stoic approach would focus on your actions and values rather than comparing yourself to others. The Stoics laid out a roadmap for living meaningfully and wisely, teaching us that true strength comes from within, not from external situations. Are you ready to channel your inner Marcus Aurelius and tackle those energy drainers head-on? Let's jump into 10 practical Stoic tips that will empower you to reclaim your energy and live your best life. Stoic tips for managing energy drainers. Let's get practical. We've identified the energy drainers, and now it's time to implement our Stoic strategies. Here are the first 5 tips to help you combat these energy vampires. Practice negative visualization. This technique, known as premeditatio malorum, might sound grim, but it's a game changer. Instead of fixating on the best-case scenario, visualize the worst that could happen. For instance, if you're anxious about a job interview, imagine every possible disaster in vivid detail. Once you face that mental worst case, you'll find the actual situation less daunting. This practice builds resilience and allows you to appreciate what you have. Develop a morning routine. Starting your day right doesn't require elaborate rituals. Stoics believed in setting intentions and mentally preparing for the day ahead. Marcus Aurelius suggested acknowledging that you might encounter difficult people, which helps you stay balanced when challenges arise. You can create a simple morning routine by waking up with gratitude, setting intentions for the day, and anticipating potential challenges. Embrace gratitude. Begin each day by reflecting on 3 things you're thankful for. This simple practice sets a positive tone for your day and can be as basic as appreciating a comfortable bed or another day of life. Set intentions. Think about what kind of person you want to be that day. Whether it's patience, kindness, or focus, choosing a virtue to emphasize can guide your actions. Prepare for challenges. As you think about your day, consider potential obstacles and how you can respond in alignment with your chosen virtue. This doesn't have to take long. Even a few minutes can make a significant difference. Real-life example. Let's look at an example. Meet Sarah, a college student who often felt rushed and stressed in the mornings. She decided to adopt a Stoic morning routine by waking up just 10 minutes earlier. Each morning, she thought of 3 things she was grateful for: her education, supportive friends, and her favorite coffee mug. She set an intention to be patient, especially since she had a group project meeting that day. By implementing these practices, Sarah found herself feeling more centered and ready to tackle whatever challenges came her way. Sarah faced a challenge with a teammate who frequently arrived late. Instead of reacting with frustration, she calmly determined how to handle the situation. As a result, when her teammate was late again, Sarah felt more balanced and less reactive. She addressed the issue with composure, allowing her to concentrate on their work. By creating a morning routine, Sarah wasn't just starting her day, she was setting a positive tone for it. She took charge of her mindset before external factors could affect her, which helped her conserve energy. Next, let's talk about a powerful concept that can shift your perspective: the dichotomy of control. This Stoic principle teaches that some things are within our control, like our opinions, desires, and actions, while others, such as our body, reputation, and circumstances, are not. Consider a modern scenario. You're stuck in terrible traffic and know you'll be late for an important meeting. You might feel your frustration rising as you honk and curse. However, by applying the dichotomy of control, you can recognize that while you can't control the traffic or your lateness, you can control your reaction. Instead of wasting energy on frustration, you can choose to remain calm, inform your colleagues about the delay, or plan to leave earlier next time. This shift in focus helps reduce stress and conserve your energy. Here's a practical approach. Whenever you feel anxious, pause and ask yourself if it's something you can control. If it is, take action. If not, practice acceptance and focus on your response. Let's look at another example with Alex, a freelance graphic designer. After submitting a project, he anxiously awaited feedback, constantly checking his email and imagining various outcomes. Realizing he couldn't control when or how the client would respond, he instead focused on what he could control. Alex worked on another project and took a walk to clear his mind. As a result, he felt more productive and less anxious, making him better prepared when the positive feedback eventually arrived. Remember, while you can't control what happens to you, you can always control how you respond. That's where your true power lies. Next, let's explore mindfulness. While you might think of mindfulness as a concept tied to Buddhism, the Stoics practiced it long before it became popular. They referred to it as pro, which means attention or focus. For Stoics, mindfulness means being fully aware of your thoughts, actions, and surroundings, living with intention rather than on autopilot. Marcus Aurelius wrote that you have power over your mind, not external events. This encapsulates mindfulness. Here are 3 techniques to cultivate Stoic mindfulness. View from above. Imagine yourself observing your current situation from a distance. This perspective can help put minor issues into context. Mindful breathing. Take deep breaths, paying attention to the sensations of air entering and leaving your body. This practice anchors you in the present. Sensory awareness. Take a moment to identify 5 things you can see, 4 you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. This exercise helps ground you and reduces mental clutter. Consider Lisa, a high school teacher managing a rowdy class. Feeling drained, she took a moment to practice mindfulness. Imagining the classroom from above and taking deep breaths helped her regain composure. By noticing her surroundings, she became more aware of her reactions and could better handle the situation. Practicing mindfulness allows you to create a space between stimulus and response, enabling you to act deliberately rather than reactively, which saves mental energy. Lastly, let's discuss embracing discomfort. The Stoics believed in the power of voluntary discomfort. For example, Seneca, one of the wealthiest Romans, practiced living simply to remind himself of his resilience. While you don't need to give up all comforts, stepping outside your comfort zone can be beneficial. Embracing discomfort has several advantages. Building resilience. Handling discomfort makes you less fearful of it in the future. Reducing anxiety. Knowing you can face tough situations alleviates the energy wasted on worrying. Increasing appreciation. Experiencing discomfort enhances your gratitude for life's comforts. To practice embracing discomfort, try these activities. Cold showers. Start with short bursts and gradually increase the time. Fasting. This can be a good mental exercise as well as beneficial for your body. Tackle avoidance. Address difficult conversations or projects you've been putting off. For example, Tom, a marketing executive, dreaded public speaking. Inspired by Stoic principles, he volunteered to present at a team meeting. He practiced negative visualization to prepare for the worst-case scenario, focusing on what he could control, his preparation and delivery. Presentation wasn't perfect. He felt a boost of confidence afterward. By confronting his fear, Tom diminished its hold over him. Embracing discomfort isn't about suffering. It's about gradually expanding your comfort zone and recognizing your strength and capability. Growth often happens outside your comfort zone, and by stepping into discomfort, you can discover your true potential. By implementing these practices, you're not just conserving energy, you're actually generating it. You're strengthening your resilience and preparing yourself to handle whatever challenges life may present. We've explored 5 powerful strategies, and now we're moving on to the final 5 Stoic practices that will help you master your energy and enhance your overall well-being. Let's dive in. 6th, practice gratitude. First up is gratitude. The Stoics emphasize this practice for a good reason. It provides a mental uplift. By focusing on what you have rather than what you lack, you can significantly conserve your energy. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, started each day by reminding himself of the blessings in his life. He famously wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." While it may seem easy for someone in his position to express gratitude, the core of the practice is about recognizing and appreciating even the smallest things in your life. Consider Lisa, a busy mom juggling work and family. She often felt exhausted and overwhelmed, fixating on her unfinished tasks. Inspired by Stoic teachings, Lisa began a nightly gratitude practice where she wrote down 3 things she was thankful for before bed. Initially, it felt a bit forced, but over time, she began to notice more positive aspects throughout her day. For instance, her gratitude list might include her daughter's laughter during story time, the delightful coffee a colleague brought her, and a stunning sunset on her drive home. As Lisa continued this practice, she felt more energized and optimistic. While her daily stressors didn't vanish, they felt more manageable in light of all the good she was recognizing. Challenge: start a gratitude journal. Each day, jot down 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be monumental. Small joys like a warm cup of tea or a kind word from a friend can make a big difference. Observe how this simple practice shifts your energy and perspective. 7. Live with intention. Next, let's discuss the importance of living intentionally. The Stoics believed that a good life involves acting in alignment with reason and virtue. They advocated for intentionality in both thought and action. Epictetus said, "First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This principle revolves around setting clear intentions for who you want to be and how you want to live. When you're clear about your values and goals, it becomes easier to decline activities that drain your energy. Take James, for example, a recent college graduate who said yes to every social invitation and work assignment, leaving him feeling perpetually exhausted. Inspired by Stoic philosophy, James began to clarify his intentions. He reflected on the type of person he wanted to be and what values were most important to him. He realized he needed time for his health and personal development, along with his friendships and career growth. With these intentions in mind, James learned to make better decisions about how he spent his time. He started declining late-night outings when he had early mornings ahead, and set boundaries at work to ensure he could attend his language classes. As a result, he felt more energized and fulfilled, as he was now living in alignment with his intentions. Exercise. Take a moment to write down your intentions for various aspects of your life: work, relationships, personal growth, and health. Use these intentions to guide your daily choices and observe how they impact your energy levels. 8. Reflect on your day. Now, let's explore the power of reflection. The Stoics practice self-examination, with Seneca advising, "I will keep constant watch over myself and put each day up for review." Daily reflection serves as a self-check-in, allowing you to learn from your experiences, celebrate your successes, and pinpoint areas for improvement. This practice can be transformative for managing your energy. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to reflect on these questions. What went well today? What could I have done better? What did I learn? How did I manage my energy? For instance, Rachel, a high school teacher, often felt drained at the end of her school days, unsure if she had made a real impact. She began a daily reflection practice, quickly jotting down her answers before leaving school. This process allowed her to recognize small victories she might have otherwise missed, like helping a struggling student understand a concept. It also highlighted energy-draining patterns, such as unruly classes after lunch, prompting her to introduce a mindfulness exercise after lunch to help students refocus. Over time, this practice increased Rachel's satisfaction with her work and improved her energy management. Try this. Set a daily reminder on your phone for a brief reflection. Even 5 minutes can lead to significant insights. 9. Focus on your character. Next, we'll focus on character development. The Stoics believed that cultivating a strong and virtuous character was essential for a fulfilling life. They emphasized traits like wisdom, justice, courage, and self-control. You might wonder how this relates to your energy, but it's quite significant. By prioritizing character development, you're less likely to engage in energy-draining behaviors like seeking validation from others or getting upset over things beyond your control. Marcus Aurelius noted, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." This sentiment encourages you to concentrate on your actions and character, rather than worrying about external opinions or circumstances. Take Alex, for example, a marketing executive who often felt drained by office politics and the pressure to impress others. Inspired by Stoic principles, he shifted his focus from pleasing others to building his character. He committed to acting with integrity, treating others kindly regardless of their status, and facing challenges with courage. As Alex focused on these traits, he found himself worrying less about others' opinions. He made decisions rooted in his values rather than trying to please everyone. Surprisingly, people began to respect him more for his authenticity. The result? Alex felt more energized at work since he wasn't expending energy trying to be someone he wasn't. Challenge. Choose one character trait to cultivate, like patience, courage, or kindness. Focus on embodying that trait for a week and observe how it impacts your energy. 10. Memento mori. Finally, we arrive at a powerful Stoic practice, memento mori, which translates to, remember that you will die. While this may not sound uplifting at first, it's an incredibly effective tool for managing your energy and leading a fulfilling life. The Stoics used this concept to remind themselves to maximize their time and focus on what truly matters. Seneca wrote, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing." This practice isn't about being morbid. Rather, it encourages you to live fully and direct your energy toward what is truly important. Consider Sarah, a 30-year-old stuck in a job she despised but felt too afraid to leave. She constantly felt drained, dedicating her energy to unfulfilling work. After learning about memento mori, Sarah began asking herself, if this were my last year of life, would I spend it this way? The answer was a resounding no. This realization gave her the courage to quit her job and pursue her dream of starting her own business. Although it was daunting, aligning her life with her passions revitalized her energy. Exercise. Write your obituary. Reflect on what you wanted to say and the kind of life you wish to live. Use this insight to direct your energy toward what genuinely matters to you. Recap. We've covered 10 powerful Stoic tips for managing your energy and leading a more fulfilling life. Practice negative visualization. Develop a morning routine. Use the dichotomy of control. Cultivate mindfulness. Embrace discomfort. Practice gratitude. Live with intention. Reflect on your day. Focus on your character. Remember your mortality. Memento mori. These aren't just theoretical concepts. They're practical tools you can incorporate into your daily life to reclaim your energy and live your best existence. The wisdom of the Stoics, even though it dates back thousands of years, remains relevant today. Remember, managing your energy doesn't mean you'll never feel tired or stressed. It's about using your energy wisely, concentrating on what truly matters, and building the resilience to face whatever life throws at you. Which of these tips resonated with you the most? Which one will you try first? Feel free to share your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Stoic insights for modern living. Until next time, stay Stoic, my friends.